Hey, good morning, y'all. Man, yeah, that was one of my secrets that I was had growing up. You know what I mean? But I just wasn't sure for it, and I shouldn't post it that I am real as I am. But deep down inside, I know in the afterlife I am. I'm just a reincarnation of it. Because there's so much reasons to believe so. Like God showed me a lot. Like He really showed me a lot. Like, no wonder why people will be like staring at me wherever I go. Like, I will actually feel like a celebrity just walking places. Like, all eyes will stare at me as if they know who that person is, but they just don't know why they're staring. It's not because of my looks or anything. It's that they sense that aura. Like, wow, like, I know you, but I just don't know you. You know what I mean? And I get this all the time. I swear to you, like, my friends, my families, my witnesses, everywhere they go with me, they will get stared. Like, if I just open a door or just go to a door, people would stare straight at me. And I realized, like, wow, like, everywhere I go, like, it seems like I bring light to this place. Like, if I go to a store that's like, like less customers or is running out of business, if I just go to that store the next day, like, man, customers be coming and it'll be all popping, like popping. And I realized it's just not no stores I'll be going to. Everywhere that I find interesting, like for example with celebrities, I would tell my wife before they go number one in all the songs. When I hear a person on the radio, I said, babe, I like this person. This person right here is gonna go number one. Watch. Then next you know it, as much as I focus on that person, because I like his music, I like their music, I be seeing them more on TV, and then I be seeing them more on the radio, and then I wonder, God, like every person I think of before they even go famous, before they even go number one, every person I think of, every day they'll be on my mind. They will be like, as if I give them that extra strength, shine or boost somehow. This divine thing is actually more important than we know about. You know what I mean? There's more to us. There's more to our rankings. We've been through this in the afterlife before. We live here before. We've been here before, just in different bodies. It's just our little spirits. We just travel. You know what I mean? They said that the weight of a soul after a person dies, it's like 1.3 kilograms, something like that. And if you notice, you see little orbs, right? Orbs flying. Yeah, that means some spirits there, because that's our vessel. Our head is just inside that vessel. Because I had a vision, I had a dream that I saw my mom, her head was cut off inside a bubble. And she was just floating up in a stairway. But there was a lot of people inside that bubble, just their head. And I realized that's a vessel you can travel to anywhere you want in life. And you can just think of something and then look and manifest to get your body back. You need all that energy to manifest to get your spirit back. You know what I mean? But there's just so much things that we don't know about that people is hiding from us. And I've been searching through all this crazy stuff, man, and it's shocking for real. It is that most of our people is blinded and they don't really see the truth because they don't believe. Their heart's hard and they don't believe. But I know I seen some witnesses, and the people that I've encountered in life, God put them in my life for a reason. Like God puts other people in your life for a reason. It's a message. Do not go on your own term. You wait for that calling, the timing of God. That's how you know you'll be in God's path, and things will fall in place. I don't know how I get my income every month, but this been going on for 13 years. I don't even work, and I'm blessed with food and everything. Like, and I know who's doing it, because I'm so humble. Not just me being humble. All right, well, let me tell you about the story and stuff about me being locked up. They put me in a suicide watch, right? For some reason, I told them, look, I feel depressed. I just want to end it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to live no more. So they put me in a suicide watch. And when I looked down on the floor on the ground, I swear to you guys, man, I put this on my life and everything. Once I looked straight in the ground, I saw Mother Mary forming, holding a baby. I know I wasn't going crazy. I looked down straight in the ground and it started forming Mother Mary holding the baby. The Virgin Mary holding the baby. And I always think to myself, you know what? I was like, Ma, there's another you in the afterlife. And she told me, you're right, Brad. There is another me in the afterlife. I said, Ma, she sounds so much just like you. Because I remember when I was sleeping and and somebody tapped next to my bed real fast. And then I woke up and my mom calls me Brad. That's my nickname, Brad. That's the nickname that my grandfather gave me, short term for brother. And he said, Brad, wake up. I said, like, Brad, wake up. And I was like, what? What the? Mom. What, Mom? And then I realized my mom was in my room. She was in the living room. I said, Ma, what's that you that came in top of my bed and told me to wake up? And said, no, Brad. And there's so much things I want to tell you guys, man, like I've experienced in life, but nobody believes me. Just like with the fortune cookies, the messages, it tells me everything. Like, if y'all did a research on Facebook, but I deleted it, and I've been posting it, and I've been showing everybody what God was gonna say for that day, and everybody's shocked. Everybody's shocked. Nobody got nothing to say to it, because they know it's Him. They just don't want to admit it. They just don't want to see the person. Oh, why is God just focused on you? He should be focused on me. Jealousy is the one that's holding us down. We got to believe God's word through others. That's the only way. Some of y'all might think I'm crazy, but I'm not. Okay? I've been in this world before. I seen before I met my wife, I used to pray, at the hilltop, like at nighttime, like around 2 o'clock a.m., faithfully every day to talk to God. He talks to you by the weather, by the wind, by the rain, by the sun. Now, some people's blinded, they don't see that. And I'm asking for God, like, God, please give me somebody. I don't care what they is. I mean, what they look like, and how big or thick they are. Give me somebody that will love me for me. And I'm ready to settle down because I'm tired of hanging around, getting in troubles and stuff, and not doing anything for myself. And the following week, I got a job working at Famous Dave as a cook. And then next thing you know it, I met my wife through this guy, and the stars was like so low that night. Like, as if you can actually touch it. It was like so many stars low that night. That to the part that I made love to my wife the first time on the side of the car. And she felt embarrassed because she was like, you know what, I just don't give myself out like that the first night, but there's just something about you. And I said, yeah, babe, I already know. It was meant to be. As a child growing up, as a teenager growing up, I always tell people I'm looking for my princess. I'm looking for my princess. My ex-girlfriends, they left me because they, they tells me, what's wrong with you? How come you ain't got no interest in me? Because I told them, look, I'm still looking for my princess. You're not my princess. And they're leaving. And I just keep going on. Because I know they're not my princess. I traveled 5,000 miles to America to meet my princess, my queen. It doesn't matter what body she's in. It's that soul. It's that good fruit. You will know them by. And I met my wife, and and we had kids, beautiful kids. But before we had kids, God was sending me messages to fortune cookies saying that in March you will have this. In March we had our daughter. In October you'll have this. In October we had my son. And before my kids even come here in my wife's womb, God will show me what gender they are. And my kids, uh, the babies, they will come to my dreams as little angels, but they're blue and they're flying along like they're just happy. And I'm just looking on top of them. And you know what's so crazy about it, right? My son, my first son, he came to my dreams, and he was a blue little, happy little angel just flying around. And I was taking a nap outside in my car because it was hot that day, and I was bored, so I forgot I fell asleep in my car, and I fell asleep. Next you know it, my son came along because my wife, she was probably like 2 months pregnant, but we didn't even knew the gender yet. Next thing you know it, my son whispered in my ears and said, I claim mom. I saw a little earring piece on his ear, like it was tattooed on that piece of metal in his ear, and said, I claim mom, with the ear. I said, okay. So I woke up exhausted, because like every real dreams I get, I'm exhausted, like I'm thirsty, because I've been there. I've been in afterlife. That's the real afterlife. I could tell you so much about the afterlife. Subscribe, you guys. Come on. I'm trying to I'm trying to help blind y'all stuff. I'm trying to show you all the real things. Just be open and listen. You don't have to like my stuff, but just listen. Because we only live once. I only live once. I talk like this because I have no choice. Because I'm in America. Pero hindi nila alam. Sobrang harap ang buhay ko back home. I speak 4 different languages. Tagalog, Cebuano, Kapampangan, Bisaya. I'm from the Philippines. I have no choice but to sound like this. This is my accent. Ang pakialam ko ano sinabi nila. I don't care what they say. I'm gonna do me anyway, you know what I mean? I'm from a third world. I've been there. I've done that. Your little hoods to me over here, like niggas, man, they be acting like they hard. Like, I know they hard, but guns don't make you hard, bro. Just makes you look like a coward, bro. This makes you hard. This makes you hard. Slingshot makes you hard. Pocket knife makes you hard. But guns don't make you hard, bro. Or you a gangster because you got a gun. That's easy way out. Out of a fight, easy way out. Because you know you can just shoot somebody and then look, they're dead, that's it. What kind of challenge was that? Pussy. You didn't even give the other person a fair fight. Who knew you was gonna lose? Who knew you was gonna win? But you didn't even let that go down. Because you were scared inside that you was gonna lose. That's a pussy heart. Me, I wasn't growing up with a pussy heart. I was growing up in different hoods in my country. The poor side. I've been there and seen it, man. To the point that I have no choice but to starving and stuff. I got trapped little birds just to eat it, man, in the field. And go in the river in Sapa just to catch little fish so I can cook it and mix it with my little rice. Sardines were expensive to us back home. But I know everybody is struggling in different scenarios. So some Americans in here, they do go hard because they lived that life. They did. They suffered. But I'm talking about niggas with people with guns. They don't give other people chances to fight, a fair fight. That's what I'm saying. But other than that, I got my wife next to me, y'all. You know, she listens to me and stuff. I love her for listening to me. You know, she adores me and stuff. My daughter's out here, look. What you doing? You should be in class. She just shaking her head like this. Psycho. Psycho. Go to your class. Stop dancing.
Bye.
Bye.
Go to your class.
Bye. You can tell us later. You failed. You failed your class because you didn't went to your class, huh? Yo, man, look.
He's on the phone.
I'm doing something real quick. I'll be in there. And you better not fail neither. I'm not playing with you. You better not fail, Milo. I really hope you're playing with me. Oh, okay. She plays too much, man. She does. She said, no, I'm not. No. She plays too much games, but that's my kid, though. You know, I can't take her seriously sometimes. Because she's silly. And she laughs. When she gets in trouble, she laughs. She smiles. Like, everything's funny. I used to do that when I was a kid. So now I know how it feels. Not to be taken seriously. Or people think I'm freaking just laughing and not taking stuff seriously when I can't help. I smile because my cheekbone, I can't help it. You know? And it passed on to my daughter. So please don't take my daughter too seriously, y'all, when she smiles and laughs. When she smiles and laughs, she's actually serious. Okay? Alright, but other than that, man, like, I lost what I was about to say, man. I'm sorry, you guys. I just got distracted. But other than that, yeah, man, like growing out of the Philippines as a black person, as a negro, you know, it was kind of hard for me, you know, because every time when I travel the streets, like Asian people would just stare at me, you know, like where the fuck this dude came from, you know, like who the fuck is he? And they were always trying to test me, you know. But you know what I'll do? I just walk away sometimes. But sometimes I remember in school, I remember you have no choice but to fight. Every day after class, after school, people would gather around first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth grade, even high school people would gather around either on the side of the building, on the back of the building, and we would choose people to fight. Other people, and they're gonna give you these hands like, are you gonna fight him? And if they give you the hand tap, you're supposed to tap it. But if you don't tap it, you're gonna get jumped later on, and you're a pussy, and you're a coward. So knowing me, I like the girls and stuff, and I like the attentions and stuff, and I like, cause I was mostly one of the black people in the school, and I had to show out, you know, and I would always tap the hands, never knowing that I was gonna fight this other big guy, this big kid, and this big kid would beat me up, and I would go home crying. But I ain't no pussy, and then I just understand. I just don't understand why we gotta keep tapping them, and say, "Oh, you gotta tap, like they're so nice with it. You gotta tap, you gotta fight. Oh, you gotta fight. Look at you, man. Look at you, man. You're strong and everything. Look at you. Nobody can beat you. You gotta tap. Yeah, yeah. Oh, pop. And you know it. Pop, 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 pop. Fuck. You know. But I had to learn the hard way. That's how they do. And I remember my uncle, I guess he got tired of me crying home when I get beat up, to the part that he bought some boxing gloves. I remember this like it was just yesterday. He bought two black boxing gloves, one for me, one for the opponent. So whoever's gonna fight me, you know what I mean? And after class, he got her everybody, like all the students. He said, "Look, I'm tired of y'all messing with my nephew and stuff, thinking he's a pussy. Because he's not a pussy, and I raised him, he wasn't no pussy. Okay? He can fight. He just don't want to. Because he don't want to get kicked out of school. And he doesn't know any better." Which he was right. I was more focused to girls. Going under their skirts and stuff. You know what I mean? During classes and stuff. And the girls like it. They don't care. They just let you do it. Like, yes. Acting like during class doing the work. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm white. I forgot about it. But other than that, I'm sorry. I got carried away, but I'm sorry. I'll tell y'all later. Alright. But other than that, my uncle told all the students and stuff, "Look, come out. Everybody come out after recess and we'll have a boxing match. My nephew against anybody in here." I was like, I look at my uncle like, "Tarantado ka no? Like, are you crazy? Ako? Bayaw ain't anybody? Hindi ako nag-hawk." I said, "I'm not hawk." And I guess he just started laughing. "No, you ain't hawk. But you're gonna fight." Man, growing up with an Asian uncle, you guys. Oh man, I got so much to tell you. Growing up with an Asian auntie, man, hit and subscribe, man. Come on, man. Just follow me, man. Follow me, man. I'm telling you, man, I got so much stories to tell y'all, man. Forget all these lame things y'all watching, these dumb things that don't make no sense in life, man. Let me show you some real experience. I'm sorry if I talk like this. This is the way I talk. It's my accent. This is America. Ayoko to. Ayoko to. Hindi nila alam. Ayoko yung voice nito eh. Pero hindi mo alam. Mahal kita. Huh? I don't really like this voice, but it's okay. I have no choice but to love it, right? Check this out, right? Other than that, after class, I mean, after the period was, after school was, like almost, when it was actually done, everybody got her in our front yard, in our front gate, because we lived right next to the school. Our apartment building was right in front of the school. Just like 3 walks away, or four or 5 walks away. That's the gate right there. You know? And next you know it, everybody got it and stuff, and my uncle told me, "Halika dito, halika dito." I said, "What?" "Halika dito." I said, "Okay," it means come here. I said, "Okay." Put your hand. Put your hand. I said, "What, the boxing gloves?" I said, "Yes." I said, "Okay." Then next you know it, everybody got her and stuff with their book bag stuff. "Oh, Brad, Brad's about to fight. Brad's about to fight. Oh, tingnan mo yun, tingnan mo yun, tingnan mo yung lalak niya yun, tingnan mo yung tinalak niya yan. Say, look at the black guy, he's about to get his ass beat. This. Next you know it, the first time my uncle put the gloves on me, he picked this higher grade level person. Like it was like 3 higher grade level than me. Like he was in high school type, And I was only like in elementary. Come on now, hello. And I was only like 7 or 8, and this guy was like 16, 15. I already knew I was gonna get my ass whooped. I already knew I was gonna get my ass whooped. But the attention, the crowd, it was too late. It was too late. My uncle already got it over them. You see a fight. If there wasn't gonna be no fight, then guess what? My uncle would be the clown of the day, and he didn't want that. So I have no choice but to do it. You know what I mean? So next you know, my uncle put the gloves on, and then the guy said, "Okay." I put my gloves on too. So the guy put his gloves on. I put my gloves on. Everybody surrounded us, right? Okay, okay. I look at all the girls and stuff. Hey, what's up, girl? Girls like this. And the guys and stuff too. Was like, man, this guy's gonna get his ass whooped. But I had my best friend that had my back. His name was Ron. Because I remember we would always get beat up and cry home together. I mean, I would get a kick in the other person that kicked him and then run. Plan B, kick and run. But he will always get his ass whooped sometimes. I don't know why they always pick on him. But other than that, I had my gloves on. The guy put his gloves on. And next you know it, me and him was both standing toe to toe. I was looking up on him, and he was looking down at me. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat this black nigga the fuck up. Watch this shit. Because he thinks that, his nephew's this shit and stuff. So, okay, all right. Next you know it, the moment I put them gloves on, he put his gloves on, before my uncle counted 3 seconds to say, get ready, set, fight, get ready. And I just started boom, 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 boom. I mean, like, just started punching straight like this, forward, like, because it was my first time boxing. And then the guy, he was falling back and stuff. Like that. I remember, like, he didn't even got no chance to hit him. And then my uncle just cut it, because he already knew I was going to get my ass whooped. He got knocked out. He got beat up bad. He ain't good. So now leave my nephew alone, all right? You all see that. And then everybody said, man, there wasn't no fight. He just first straight attacking, straight doing nothing. What the hell was that? He didn't even hit nothing. He just hit his freaking chest and his arms and stuff. But I said, yeah, I'm going to teach me how this. I'm going to tell mom. I'm going to tell mom. So I guess he didn't want to get caught by my mom and stuff, you know what I mean? So he took them gloves on. All right, who's next? I survived that. Alright, you guys, I didn't mean to take this long, but I'm telling you guys, man, I got more experience, more things to tell y'all. Please, follow me. 2021, it's going to be probably my year, 2022 my year, and I'm going to make a challenge to do a video every day. This is day 5. And I'm going to promise y'all that I'm going to keep to my words. As long as y'all view and share and subscribe and hit the notification bell, whatever. So I can tell more people experience about me. Because I know people will love me. I was just into my feelings because I couldn't trust nobody. That I do, just focus on myself and my peace with God. That now I am with peace with God. Now I'm out of my shell. I'm willing to open up to other people. And that's what I'm doing. Please don't hate on me. Because I ain't got nothing but hate on you because I don't know you. I got nothing but love on you. Say hi. I got nothing but love for you because I don't know you. And for you just to listen to what I'm saying, that's mad love. That's mad respect. Thank you for that. All right, peace out.